Hey Troop 109, how are you? Assistant Scout Master Jonathan here. I just want to get you prepared for the next gym night. The very first inaugural gym night, we focused a lot on our lower half, right? We did a lot of squats, we did work on our hamstrings, we did some core work, we did obviously some upper body work. So I think it's a little bit more full body. So I want to become a little bit more focused on the upper body this time around. And then again, the following subsequent one, we could do lower body, or depending on your feedback, we can do, again, full body or anything along those lines. But, you know, without access to the gym, or access, if you don't have the luxuries of having maybe a dumbbell set or exercise band set, you know, I have a small dumbbell set and I have a lot of exercise bands, so I get a little bit more creative. I still was, before that, I was still creative within what I have in the house. And so I'm just going to post some ideas in terms of what you can use, and probably the next suggestion of what I would prefer you to do, get prepared for the next gym night. So first things first, everyone probably has this today in the house. Your parents bought probably like a 24-pack of water, right? So you're thinking, what the hell can that, you know, what in the world can I do with that? Well, a lot. And one thing that I'd like to focus on that I feel gets neglected without a lot of weights, because obviously everyone could do, or a lot of people could do a lot of push-ups, right? Great. Not a lot of people can do pull-ups. Pull-ups is a great back exercise, really just a whole body exercise. And so, but again, you may not be strong enough. So how do we work the back? How do we work our biceps, right? Again, push-ups work our chest, triceps, shoulders. How do we work the back, the posterior muscles that we have? Well, this is a useful tool. Basically, we can take this, right, and for the back, we can start bending over a little bit and rowing it, right? Rowing it towards our stomach, right? Now, I don't get a full contraction because obviously the water jugs are hitting me, but you still work out the back. Another option is obviously arm curls, right? You're doing it with both arms, right? This is working out your grip, because obviously this is not a dumbbell. This is not something stable, right? So you're working out and your grip along with your biceps. So that's a great tool. I think the most versatile thing that one could use is really, and all you really need is like a hand towel, or even maybe a longer towel, and a water jug, you know, gallon water, or anything with a handle. And let me show you what I got. I don't have a gallon of water, but I have this oil bottle, but it has a handle, right? So I don't know how much this weighs. This is probably 4 or 5 pounds. But basically, you're gonna take a towel and loop it into the handle, right? And so right here, you could do a lot of different things. Again, similar to with the water, you could do rows, but you see how I'm able to contract higher, bring my elbows back further, which allows for me to contract the muscles more. So this is why this is a better option. Here, you can do bicep curls, right? You could do it with both hands, or you could do it unilaterally. With this, obviously, again, a lot more variety in the availability to do things. You could do side laterals, which work out your side shoulder muscles. And of course, you could bring it back overhand. Do it, again, unilaterally by working your triceps, right? Or again, how I did similar to the bicep curls, you can grab both ends, go this way, swing it around, and work out your triceps. You might bang your head as I just did here, but nonetheless, this is a great tool. So that's probably the best option. I'm going to show another one, and your parents may have this laying around, but it's a bucket, right? This is a Home Depot Homer bucket. Inside, I have a bag of rocks, which is about like 50 pounds. But even then, with this, you could do similar exercises to the water jug, to the water bottles, and to the gallon of water. But obviously, you could grab it, right? Lean over. It might hit the ground a little bit, so you might have to grip a little bit further, but you can row it, right? That's one. You can row it unilaterally. Again, might hit the ground because it's pretty long. If it's light enough, this is too heavy for me to do it, but you can imagine me doing side laterals, right? It's going to swing around a little bit. It's a little bit unstable, but nonetheless, you can fill it with whatever you have around the house. You could fill it with sand if you have sand. You could fill it with water in a bucket. In what this is, I don't even know. I don't know, 10-gallon bucket. I don't even know, right? But imagine 10 gallons trying to lift that. Again, this is, you know, this is too heavy for me to do it single laterally, but you could do biceps, right? So again, it just depends on how much you fill it, and obviously you could weigh it against the scale. But again, this one here is about like 55 pounds with the rocks in there. Something creative that you may not have heard is obviously you just hold it and you get another one or one and you start marching. And you hold it for 30 seconds, you hold it for a minute, you know, you go for distance, and you're gonna start. Those are called farmer carries, and it's working your grip, your upper back, your traps, and your cardiovascular system. It's a great exercise. But those are just some creative options that you may have laying around the house, right? So that way you add resistance, not just your body weight. And again, this will allow for us to work our posterior muscles, right? Our back, lower back, our upper back, our shoulders, our biceps, you know, triceps, etc., our grip. So, you know, get prepared because I will be referencing these in our next gym night, utilizing these in our next gym night, so that way we can focus on our upper body a little bit more. And so I hope you found this useful. Get creative as well. If you think of anything and want to share with me, fantastic. Or if you have any questions in terms of what else can you use, I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve. You know, almost every day I'm stuck in the house, right? I'm looking and seeing what else can I use around the house to stay athletic, stay physically active. So ask away, right? I hope you found this useful, guys. Get prepared. We're going to work out nicely, great in our next gym night. Take care, guys.